All right. Good morning. It's Wednesday. Is it the 6th or the 7th? I suppose that tells you what kind of headset I'm in today. My name's Tristan. This is Midnight Fish, and I'm doing a problem solution reading today. It's just 2 rows. Your problem at the top, your solution at the bottom, and the past, present, future of those cards. So, well, obviously the future's subject to change, but we all know that. So first deck from my mum's cards today is number 13. I love this card. It's one of my favourites. Whenever I get it, I get ready. All squishy inside. As I'm sure you can tell by the tone of my voice. Friends adore you, children even more. Many new friendships are shortly in store. Consorts are many, enemies are few. Kindliness aplenty emanates from you. I mean, whoever you are, that's a fucking sweet card from my mum to start the reading off with. Hopefully it's an easy problem. I mean, I hope it's not indicating that the problem's all to do with your friends. It might be telling you that your friends are the ones who can help you with your problem. It's like that song, Get By With a Little Help from My Friends. I'm not going to sing for you, don't worry. So we'll just grab a couple cards from the Bloodlands Oracle, see what it's got to say today. Yeah. Oh, I got a half day tomorrow. Doing some online learning in the evening. Yeah. I don't think I have any problems at the moment. But we all have problems. Hopefully yours aren't too big and they're easy to solve, and it's just like cutting through butter with a hot knife. Don't like long, protracted problems. They can be quite wearing on the soul. Crossroads and the erratic. I wanted to go through these cards and see which ones have just not come up at all, because there's a few I haven't seen, and I do get some that like come quite often. So we'll go to 34. I'll read from the book. Facing difficult choices, new opportunities, and networking. Yeah. When you come to an intersection of pathways, you may know where you need to go, or the best way forward may be unclear. When we encounter new opportunities, it can be hard to choose a direction confidently. You may meet others traveling in different directions at an intersection who can tell you where they've been and where they're going. What choices lie before you, and whose wisdom can you seek to help you decide? Okay, so maybe your problem is a decision. Okay. The choice. Let's see what cards come up. Number 30, the erratic. Yeah. The unexpected interruption and imposition. A boulder deposited by glacial movement in an unexpected location is called an erratic. Imagine a large mass of rock at rest in an empty field, an unavoidable and worrying form in an otherwise calm environment. The erratic card reveals that something unexpected has found its way into the familiar, and while it may be something that has always been there, it needs to be acknowledged. Okay, and that's some sort of unexpected thing in your life, in what used to be familiar surroundings. All right. Let's see what the rest of the cards say. But that's giving me nice energy there. So hopefully the cards of tarot will go easy on my soul today and give me somebody's really easy problem. Nothing too, or something funny. It gets a bit much when it's always serious, doesn't it? I mean, maybe I just need to cheer up a bit. I feel quite happy. I almost feel scared every day now when I'm doing these cards. I'm like, what are you going to show me? Oh, that's come up a few times. The Prince of Swords, victory against overwhelming odds, bravery experience. Interesting. I think the cards are asking me to just do another shuffle, actually. I might have to waffle on about some other nonsense. Mistress of Terror. Control, submission, and feminine power. Yeah. What's two? Trying to remember. I swear doing these readings is more just helping me. Yeah, it's like the High Priestess, but a bit more. It's not so spiritual. Yeah, it's quite scary, but good. Page of Berries. Helpful, giving, sharing a friend. So maybe a friend you've got that's like a High Priestess, but a bit scary. Yeah. All right. You want me to keep shuffling? Fucking hell. I'm doing the shuffle dance today. It's taking a bit of a while. All right. I look at this bit. It's like changing channels. Really. Like who are you gonna like make a different story out of? I really am talking nonsense today, but we'll just go for that and we'll see what the cards say. All right, this is all under the energy of the sin of lust, sex, passion, extravagance, and excess. And a baroness skates beneath that troublemaker, confidence, fun, and enjoyment. Oh, like a rogue, an unscrupulous rogue. All right, so at the top row in the problem section, in the past, we've got the Queen of Books, intelligence, advice, intuition, observation. Man, this come up the other day. Bad advice in the past. Bad observation, or your instincts were incorrect about something. And then in the present, we got the Princess of Berries. This is the problem at the moment. Courtship, love, romance, relationship. Right, I want to just... This is why everyone's got romantic problems. Jesus. And in the future, which is obviously subject to change because of free will, we all know that, is the Baron of Birds. Theft, concealment, running away. Oh, okay. All right, so in the past, your solution was the Baron of Berries. Ambition at any cost, desire, and broken promises. Interesting. And then in the present, your solution is illumination. Revelation, knowledge, light and darkness, which is similar to the Hermit and from the other tarot. And in the future, your solution is number 8, ignorance, conflict, adversity, stupidity, which I'll explain that card. It's actually a really good card. All right. And all under the vibrating energy of carnal and passionate, excessive. Yeah. Let's just put that there. So in the past, your problem was the Queen of Books. So I'm taking that again to be, like you're the boss at MI5 and your spies came and gave you some bad information, basically. Bad intelligence, or bad advice, or bad instincts, or some sort of observation that was incorrect about something. But it seems like you solved the problem with ambition at any cost. The Baron of Berries, desire, broken promises. It's kind of like you had to maybe break a few promises, but you wanted to forge ahead. I'm not sure what the problem was. I'm sure the cards will give me a bit more in a minute when I clarify it, but it could all be to do with some sort of courtship, which is your problem presently, apparently. Relationships, love, romance, which is, it could also be friends and family. It doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. I think this card is also about the love of friendship and family. But there is the courtships thing, so there is a possibility that it's romantic. And your solution is to hide away in this lantern. Son of Life and Page of Stones, Page of Pentacles. So yeah, that's just introspection really, and Finding the light in the darkness, going into dark places, maybe within yourself. Discovering things about yourself. So yeah, we'll check on that in a minute. And then the Baron of Birds is your problem in the future. Theft, concealment, running away. Maybe you're trying to get away with something in the future, or you get caught out, or somebody steals something from you. I hope not. But it's strange because it's saying the solution is ignorance. Yeah, card number 8, conflict, adversity, and stupidity. This card's about, if you look here, there's a whole bunch of people. They're all pointing to this music, or whatever it is that they're looking at, and they're arguing, and they all look a bit, I don't want to say like stupid, but they're all got their mouths agape, and they're not really focusing in any one direction, and they all seem at odds with each other. So it's like the crowd arguing. There's a guy with a freaking building on his head at the back there. But this lady, she's got her mouth closed. She's staring directly at the viewer. On top of her head's an owl and a crow. There's like a few crows there, which is about knowledge, the crow. It's about not going with the crowd and what the crowd says and just doing things because everyone else does it. It's about making your own judgments by looking at all facts and making a clear and concise judgment about something. And being that woman, the intelligent one. Yeah. So it's very interesting. So we'll see. We'll start with the Queen of Books. Bad advice in the past. Okay. Let's see. 10 of Bows, responsibility. Okay. Something to do with a decision about a responsibility. 9 of Vessels, generosity. Under the moon. Okay, so there's some concealment here, some secrecy. MI5. Or reflection, inner reflection. Dark feminine powers. Emotional secrets, maybe. So in the past, like, this 10 of Bows, responsibility, is like... You've got some sort of responsibilities, yeah. But a lot of them. The 10 Bows is heavy. Very heavy. But in this card, it looks like he's going to make it. It's almost like a journey of spiritual, sort of like a holy quest. Yeah, the 9 of Vessels, generosity. Which is about sharing here. Those 9 cups, not so much as it is in the other decks for me. It's like you want to be generous. You have a lot that you can give. But it's taken so much hard work. So maybe you are very careful about how you approach things. But in this instance, it's caused a problem because you were given bad advice. Maybe that's why you couldn't discern the bad advice, because at the time you were very burdened. Yeah. Interesting. And so we got Baron of Berries was your solution, which is ambition at any cost, which you get in the feeling of the 10 of Bows is that kind of ambition at any cost thing, isn't it? Because he can put those burdens down. Yeah. Queen of Swords. Ambition at any cost. Yeah, the Swan. They don't fuck around, do they? The bow of life behind it. 4 of Vessels. Boredom. 10 of Cups. Happiness. Yeah. Whatever happened here with this burden and wanting to share but having bad advice, it bored the fuck out of you. You want your 10 cups, your 10 vessels, your happiness. And so you just, like, under this Queen of Swords action, you've made a change, I suppose. Yeah. Had to break a few promises. Cool. All right. Whew. Yeah, Queen of Swords. It's a strange reading today. Yeah. Oh. Three of Vessels, joy. Yeah, there's that happiness. You want that happiness. You weren't prepared to see it, because in this card she's got her face like resting on her chin again, and here as well, the same action. This kind of like bored of the bullshit almost. Did you get bored of the bullshit? I get like that sometimes. I'm just like, oh no, not doing this. Boring, especially when it's predictable, I guess. Yeah, it's quite a burdensome feeling here in the challenge in the past, the problem, responsibility and generosity. Like, where's your happiness here? You know, you needed to go for your happiness at whatever cost, it seems. All right, so we got Princess of Berries as your courtship problem. Six of Arrows, transition, which is Six of Swords. It's a great card in this deck. It's a little Viking dude. And there's a Page of Arrows, a new beginning. Moving on to a new beginning. So you wanted to move on to a new beginning, but somehow courtship, love, romance and relationships was a problem in the past. You were pinned to the ground for some reason. You needed rest, perhaps. Yeah, drawn to this pin to the ground. There's a butterfly there waiting to take off, but you couldn't move. Queen of Bows. Oh, that must have been annoying for a Queen of Wands. The hair. Wanting to, yeah, that's a boy hair. He's looking at the girl hairs and wanting to go out. Why is this a problem? Maybe, yeah, that's the clashing energy. Wanting to move on. This transition period from rest to a Queen of Arrows. Queen of Bows. Queen of Wands. Four of Arrows, being pinned down but wanting to take off like this rabbit. Clashing. Yeah. I wonder. Maybe a bit more will come out with the illumination. Yeah, transition. So this is, I think it's 9, the Hermit. Not very good with Roman numerals. I kind of understand them, but it's just a lot of mental arithmetic just for a number that we kind of made with one squiggle. It's like an extended way to make numbers more complicated. The Guardian. Okay. That's the Devil. Isn't it? 15? Pretty sure 15's the Devil. Yeah. Secrets. These images are so similar. Here we've got this guy, he's sort of at the entrance of this giant lamp where all these people are in this lamp seeking illumination. And he's guarding this dark cave behind him. The devil hides the secrets of the underworld, doesn't he? 8 of Arrows, struggle. It's a struggle to get. Oh, here's another lamp. It's hard to find out the darkest bits about yourself. The Forest Lovers. Finding out what you want from a relationship. Going for it. This is obviously the Lovers. 13, the Journey. Oh, the Journey, which is death. Okay, transition. Yeah. Were you kind of sort of flip-flopping between or being held back from something, like you couldn't take the next step in a transition, or I don't know. There's some sort of inner work you've done on yourself presently. That's there's been a lot of endings and new beginnings. This is through a lot of introspection. Yeah. It's very dark. Huh. The sin of lust. You wanted to move in the past. Move, well, not in the past, the present. You're wanting to move, but you can't, almost like you want to be this Queen of Bows, but you're pinned to the ground. So sleeping like for 100 years. Yeah. It's coming out of this lantern. So maybe that's what your solution is. You've got illumination now. You know. You can come out of the lamp. Everything's cool. Yeah, you know what you want, I think. Now you know what you want, you can get it. Surely. Especially, and I think with the forest lovers coming up here, it is to do with the love relationship this in the past. Issues with courtship. Yeah. Apparently people have a lot of issues with that. I mean, there wouldn't be that much dating advice and fucking videos and documentaries and research. I mean, it's one of the hardest things, isn't it? Healthy relationships. Healthy relationships. Does it make you feel good? Is quite an interesting meter, because if you're a clinically diagnosed narcissist, for example, what makes you feel good is hurting other people. So how does that, how do you drive that with everyone? Both parties should, I think it should, it's not so much if it makes you feel good as long as the other person feels good too, isn't it? All right, so let's get out of that and get back into this reading. Baron of Birds, theft, concealment, running away. Problem in the future, which is obviously subject to change. Trying to get away, or something being taken, or sneaky activity, concealment. What are you trying to conceal? Ace of Arrows, the breath of life. King of Cups. Ace of Wands and King of Cups. Some sort of spark. A love affair. Moving away from troubled waters. Transition. Seven of Bows, clearance. Okay. Wanting to clear away things. Just... move on. Like he's come to it's like this person's coming to a new place and they can just be a new person. In both these cards, the figure's face are concealed. Wanting to clear away to a new beginning. So you're wanting to, in the future, the problem is that you're having a hard time clearing away to a new beginning. Some spark, some love offer. Oh yeah, this is the Hierophant, isn't it? Commitment. Some sort of no strength. Okay. Really? I thought it was the Hierophant, but I think I might be wrong. It's strength, so it's going to take a lot of strength, I guess, to... Yeah. But that's the problem. Trying to clear this way is the problem. I wonder if it causes problems. Or if you're going to not be able to. We're saying that the solution is to not go with the crowd, basically. Don't go with the crowd. Don't be ignorant. 10 of Swords, instruction. Go the difficult path. Take the difficult path in the future. Be a wolf, a lone wolf. King of Pentacles here, the wolf energy. In the future, take the path that others don't walk. The 8 of Arrows, again, 8 of Swords, struggle. Take the difficult path. The Woodward. Justice. Take the just path. I think it's justice. Let me just walk and double check. I'm right! God damn it. 8 of King of Bows, Adder. Yeah, be a trailblazer. Take the difficult path. Take the path filled with snakes. I've had dreams in the past where I was walking through pathways filled with snakes. It was so scary. And in life, that's what it feels like sometimes, doesn't it? Walking a different path, it can feel like you've got vipers at your ankles. You need to take a just path. Don't go with the crowd. Yeah. The Six of Arrows transition to the Seven of Wands, like clearance. It's like wanting this clean cut, getting away with it kind of energy, but it's telling you that's a problem. Because you can't see this viewer's face in this card. This image here, the shielded, hidden. The hair, Queen of Bows. All right. I think I've delved into that as much as I want. This is my favorite area today. The forest lovers, the illumination, the journey, and then we had the devil as well. This balance of dark and light. This finding what you want in a relationship. Going on a new journey after illumination. Even through struggle. With the power of the knowledge of your darkest places. Yeah. I like that in life, you know, when you really go through dark times, you learn so much about yourself if you see it as a learning opportunity. It's a great place to draw strength from. So we're going to go and look at the Sin of Lust, which is one of my favourite cards, because all these people are doing is sitting around drinking some wine, really. There's no nudity, he's touching her chin. It's kind of romantic, but it's a sin of lust, isn't it? There's more nudity here. It's not, it's just some guys sitting around with their nipples out. You see that every day on the streets. So we've got the sin of lust. What's that got to do with this reading? Struggle. And that 6 Wands, abundance. This card has come up a lot today with this lantern. The moon. Which came up in the beginning. Secrets. And 10 swords. Instruction. Just might take a minute here, guys. I'm a bit bamboozled. 10 of Arrows. 10 of Swords. Sort of like these two cards give me sort of double life. Like you led a double life, or this is under the energy of the parts of ourselves that we deny. Maybe? Yeah. Yeah, because there's still this energy here with the Princess of Berries, the Four of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. It's like they're such opposites. The Queen of Wands, it's like you're an introvert who can go out and be a Queen of Wands, but you need to come back. But that causes you problems. That's the reason why you get problems in your relationships. I don't know. That is a strange energy. Or either that or there's a Queen of Wands in your life that kept you pinned down or something, you know. But here, this is sort of like the darkest parts of our life. Sort of things we like to keep hidden about ourselves. Mirror and the Sin of Lust. The 10 of Swords, instruction. And I think that speaks again to what I've been talking about. And what you can learn about yourself and the darker parts of yourself. Yeah, illumination through struggle. Okay. I also find that having that kind of attitude kind of helps you. It's like a coping mechanism to help you through difficult times. Instead of being the person that the thing is happening to, let it happen to you. And then go, what can I learn? And actively during it happening, to give yourself something practical actually helps you keep your mind off what's happening. It's like a little psychological trick. Yeah. It can be difficult because it's once emotions get out of control, it spirals, it feeds itself. Anger feeds anger. That's how it spreads amongst humans. I mean, we see it happen from person to person, and that same process is happening inside you, but like magnified because it's drawing on the source, which is you, and then feeding itself. But it's itself as you. Yeah, it's very tough. All right, I think I can ask the Bosch deck what the viewer should do. What should the viewer do? I wonder if it'll speak to this not going with the crowd in the future, taking the path full of snakes. Being a king of wands, not being a king of wands wouldn't be afraid. It's about trusting that instinct to do good, to do good, just things. Yeah. I mean, a king of swords could probably go through a snake-filled path, but a king of swords might not think that that was the right path. But generally, swords mean you're not ignorant. But maybe it's saying if you are a king of wands, and here we have the queen of wands energy in the past for you. If you are a king of, if you're like a wand person, you have to take the just path. I don't know. Right, so what should the viewer do? Oh. And here we have another card of transformation. We've had a few of these today. Death, bad luck. I don't think it's about bad luck. Indecision, too many options, balance, pleasure. Death. Here we have the Wayfarer, which is the Fool. Man, this deck's got a sense of humour, I tell you. And then we got the Baron of Books, sexual indiscretions, adultery, misuse of power. And then the Ace of Books, music, sharing of knowledge and creativity. This card is, I'm fucking perplexed. Okay. The Fool is speaking to, you know, this new path here that I've spoken about here, taking the path less traveled. It's obviously the Wayfarer, the path ahead, adventure choices. And then we got the Baron of Books, sexual indiscretions, adultery, misuse of power. And then the Ace of Books, music, sharing of knowledge, creativity. You know, I'm actually going to have to get out the Hieronymus Bosch deck book because I normally know the meanings, but I just fucking can't get this today. Sorry, guys. You just have to wait for 2 seconds. I mean, I could start talking nonsense, but then I might get distracted and not focus on what I'm doing. A nude man is being physically affectionate with a pig wearing a nun's habit. Upon his knee lies an official-looking document, on which the pig is about to write. The document on the Baron's knee is an official decree granting him nobility. However, the pig, who has likely forged the Baron's nobility, has also adopted a false identity. They are both pretending to be something or not, and are confirming their deceit by creating falsified props. This Baron is using his skills of knowledge and writing to commit crimes to benefit himself and his partner. Their grotesque display of affection is offensive, and the Baron's shifty eyes are proof that he's aware that what he's doing is wrong. This card represents misplaced lust, as in an unfaithful marriage or other infidelity. Oh, okay, I'm none the wiser. I really am. Some sort of infidelity. I'm hoping it's telling you that you need to avoid that and not to actually commit infidelity. I don't know. Everyone has different kinds of relationships. Sometimes I find in tarot card decks that they kind of focus on the one. I know there are decks that kind of are open to different modalities of relationships and stuff, but they can be a bit monogamy, straight, heterosexual sort of orientated. So I try and maybe it's the path away from this. Maybe this is what this is. Yeah, I mean, I gotta tell you both ways it's coming through. It's like maybe in some way you have to misuse your power or avoid misusing your power. When you take this new path, there could be pitfalls, perhaps, an indiscretion, saying adultery, or maybe you're getting away from somebody who has committed adultery against you. There's so many different ways I'm seeing this. Kind of just want to go die. No, this card needs to just sort of explain itself, really. I don't know why it's landed on my table today. It's like spotting the pupil in class is not supposed to be there. The Ace of Books, sharing of knowledge, creativity, music. It's saying that maybe follow that. You know, your creative urges are where you can find a lot of, if you are a creative person, a lot of happiness. It can often help you find the right directions in life when you let your brain relax and do your favorite little thing, whether that's knitting or decoupage or, you know, painting, writing, same old things, music, acting, theatre. I mean, there's so many different crafts out there, really. Pottery. I could spend all afternoon listing them all. But yeah, I'm not, this card, I almost want to ask more. Which one? I'm probably going to screw myself now. Yeah, because I haven't used this one much and it's a bit of an imposition. Maybe there's just a lot of different people with the same problem. Yeah, right. Yeah. I'm getting the feeling it's moving away from that kind of, okay, that one's decided. He wants to be out. All right. The unicorn. Your experience is valid. Pay attention to the details. Release resistance. Think about things differently. Magic. The details of something you're signing, perhaps. Yeah. Perhaps it's to be on the lookout for somebody who might be doing this to you. Yeah. Maybe it's telling you to think about the situation with whoever this is. Some sort of indiscretion. Be a unicorn. Yeah. Release resistance. I mean, it doesn't look like he wants to be kissed by that pig. Anyway. I'm going to stop now before I get myself into any further trouble. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please like, comment, share, subscribe. And whatever you're doing today, I hope you have a nice day. Thanks for watching. Bye.